This is the Liebherr Excavator that LEGO has made. This is set 42100. This has 4,108 pieces. It is ages 12 and up, and it's a brand new Technic set that LEGO has created. So this is the excavator. This took me about 2 days to build, mainly because I had stuff to do before I started building it. So this is controllable using Bluetooth via the LEGO Control Plus app that is on the side of the box right here. And all you have to do is download the app on your whatever device you use, and then you can control it with Bluetooth. So there are 2 smart hubs on this set. There is one back here, right underneath the main area. The first one is right here where I'm pointing, and then the other one is underneath this door that is right below it, and you can sort of see the wiring that is connected to the smart hub, and it's also connected to the motors. So on the bottom smart hub, there are 3 motors connected to it. The first 2 control the driving with these 2 drive chains, and then the third motor controls the pivot of this top part. And then the second smart hub controls the arm and the bucket as well. So we'll go left to right. On the left, there's a staircase, and there's a little lock right here that you push inwards, and then this will go out, and I'll move it over here, and then it'll be pretty close to flush with the tabletop or wherever you have it. And then if you want, you can put a LEGO minifigure on it, and they can go to the top. And over here, there is a deck and a cabin for the minifigure to sit in. And then if you turn the corner, there is another staircase going down to the base of the excavator. And then there are some vents over here, and this box and these 2 things with the smokestacks on them. And then over here are 8, I guess, gasoline containers or diesel containers that would hold diesel fuel. And then over here you have just some decorative piping, and then there is a fake engine behind these doors. Then there are these vent stickers that you just put on these plates. And then on the top, on the other side of this wall, there are 4 little fans right underneath those windows. And then of course there's a rail on there. And then right behind that are the 8 pneumatic pipes or tubes that connect from these little connectors, and they run all the way down to here, and then they keep going and run over here and then over here. And so those tubes are just for decoration. They just do not do anything except make it look a little bit more detailed and a bit more realistic. And so down on the bottom there's the bucket that you can control, and you can put basically whatever you want in there. And then you can also tilt it and open it with a hinge in the middle of the bucket that I will show you how to do in a moment. So let me put this ladder or the staircase away. So now I will show you how to control it. So on my phone, I have the LEGO Control Plus app downloaded on my phone. It is a free app as well. And so I just swipe to the excavator, and then you click it and you let it load for a few seconds. and then it'll say to turn on the 2 smart hubs. So to do that, you just go underneath the excavator down here, and you just click on the first green button, and then that'll load. And while that's loading, you go up to this opening and you turn on the second one, and then it's loading, and it is connected. So now I can control the entire excavator using the 2 smart hubs in my phone. So to drive it on the excavator, you have these 2 levers, and you push both of them up to go forward, you pull both of them down to go backwards, and then you push this one up or down to go left, forwards, or backwards, and then you push this one up or down to go right, forwards, or backwards. So here is going forwards, backwards, and now forwards left, or forwards right, sorry, backwards right, forwards left, backwards left. So now I'm going to show you how to pivot the entire machine. To do that, you would use this first control stick, and so all you do is push it left to right, and then it'll go the direction that you push. So I'll push this to the left, and it'll go all the way around in a 360 spin. And right now it's actually backwards. And so that's a 360 spin, and it'll also go the other way. But to save time, you already know how it works, so I will move on to the next thing. So over here, we have these 2 arms that can extend and retract. And so right now, these first 2 are retracted. So using the app, all I do is I push this other lever upwards to bring it down, and then downwards bring it up. It's a little confusing, but that's how that one works. So I'll push it up, and push it down, and then this will go up. And I did put a black line with Sharpie on it to show where it ends, and that way I won't thread the gears. So it should end right about now. So that little black line that you can probably see just tells anyone who's operating this machine that it ends right there. So then the next 2, it's the same exact thing, and so to do that, you push this one up or down, and if you push this one up, then that one will extend, and if you push down, then it'll retract. So I'll push it up. And so just like the other one, it does have that black marker line to show me where it ends. So it ends a little bit further down than that, but I just marked it like that just to make sure that was okay. And then these last 2, they are they're about fully extended, but I will retract them and then re-extend them for you. And this just controls the tilting of the bucket. So to do that, you just push this one left or right, and it'll control the bucket. So I'll push it left, and left will make the bucket tilt down, and then once you're at a certain point, it'll automatically start moving these because it'll jam this if these do not move. So yeah, and then I'll extend them again. Then there'll be a black line in a second right there, and so that's as far as that'll go up. And then the last part, there's this piece right here, this little arm that is up right down. There's another one on the other side. And when those go down, it lifts this bottom part of the bucket upwards, and that's what dumps anything that you put in there. So on the app, there's a button on the bottom right here that shows an image of this being open, and then above that is an image of it being closed. So to open it, I'll click the one that says open. So if I hold it down, it'll slowly open up to about there. And there's a flat space right here, so no matter what you have, it'll always fall down as long as this is pretty close to all the way open, just to make it steep enough to where it will be pushed down by gravity. So then to close it, you just hold down the close button. And then it's closed. And so I will turn this to show you some detail. But over here, you can see these two little boxes right down there. Those are actually two motors that control the middle two extending arms. Those two motors do split off to go to other gears that will make the gear ratio a little bit slower, and now it won't go really fast when it's going up. And so then there is a motor back here, pretty sure, and that one splits off into two axles and controls these first two arms. And then up here, there is one motor right back there, and that controls the last two arms that pivot the bucket to move it upwards or downwards. So about this set, the things I like most about it is just the detail. Really, it's full of detail. It's full of function. I love how it functions. One thing I would say that is a little challenging is getting used to the controls on the app. It's not that they're hard to use, they're just a little confusing. On the right switch, you have to push it down to move the bottom arms upwards. So that's a little confusing, but once you figure that out and once you do it a lot, then that's not that hard to get used to. So that's what I don't like about this. But what I do like is not just the detail, but the function. Like I can put anything in there. Like I can put this, which is a 2x2 round brick. And this is one of 100 of these that come in the set with it. And in case you want to know, it is bag 6. And that is the only bag that is bag 6. It's just 100 of these. So you can put one in there and, you can move it around and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, overall, I just like how it functions, how the bucket tilts and opens up, and just all the detail that it has. Wasn't too challenging to put together. It did take some time, only because I had things to do, but overall this was actually a great build, and I love it. It's actually really cool. So that is the LEGO Technic Liebherr Excavator set 42100. Thanks for watching.